Alright, so we got the Walla press right here. Boom, fresh in. It's my first time using a heat press. And I was able to get some super color samples. And I followed, that's the sample pack. So I followed Big Brandoh's advice and cut one of the samples into a bunch of pieces. So now I could test out this machine and test out the pressing and not waste a whole sample. Now I can do each one, learn, okay, I use this amount of pressure and it was able to stay on the shirt better, and then I can document that particular setting. So looking forward to it. Right now the machine's heating up. We at 217, 218 heating up, and I'm looking forward to just pressing this on a shirt. All right. Now, a couple things I noticed when I did cut on this machine, or when I got the machine, was I saw somebody, they had a switch, they had a button that opened it on here, but I didn't see that. I don't see that on here. Like, even when I go around here, I don't see a button to pop it open. But one thing I did notice was, I don't know if all of them have this ability, but I was able to thread it onto this slide out. So whether it's threadable, I don't know, but I was able to thread it. And when I say thread, that just means that you're able to put the shirt on either side of the machine. And it seemed like it had some grooves in it where I was able to do that. So, and I could slide the shirt like that and it's on there. So this is my first time doing this. So I'm just seeing what's up, just playing around, exploring new avenues. And it's a V at that. It's just it's a throwaway shirt, so it's nothing serious. Alright, my camera battery's low, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to capture, but at least you seeing this. Alright, so we looking up the instructions here from Supercolor. They had like a scan QR code. Got my temperature gun. I'm just taking this out, and then I also have my Teflon sheet to press this, and we have the temperature is set 320. That's where we need to be. I'm gonna press this to take the moisture out of the shirt, but I also want to test the temperature to see how accurate that reader is. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Alright, so we have this temperature gun here. I noticed when I put on the machine at 320, it was coming up, 340. So now I'm lowering the machine to 300 just to see if it'll give me that 3. So that was closer. 327, 324, 330, 339. Alright. So yeah, we just trying to get it accurate here. And you see we real low key up in here. So we taking our super color transfer like so. It's not specific. I'm just, yeah, maybe I'll do it like in its own kind of way. I did want to test out, because I also got I got one of those T rulers, like the T square it. So I was gonna try to play with that too. Yeah, just like one of these T square, just to kind of you know, exercise, because it's my first time. So I'm just getting all these different pieces and learning all the equipment. So I'll see how to do this. Again, my battery is blinking right now, so I'm gonna try to just see what I could get. All right, so I adjusted my pressure. And now I'm just playing around. I don't know. I'm gonna just see, because I cut it up. I didn't line it up. I was gonna try to make make the logo on here, but I'm gonna just play around. Just kind of make it like at 2. Yeah, let's try that. Just see what it does. But is that logo gridded? I'm gonna see how good I get with that. All right, so we have this little corner here. I adjusted my pressure just to make it firm. We get the Teflon sheet. It's like overkill for this little triangle, but I'm just testing it out. So slide that in there. The instruction says 10 or 12 seconds. So we're gonna do this. Boom. Okay. So that. And it also said hot peel. So you pull off immediately. And I didn't get the peel, but it looks alright. It looks like it's on there, which is dope. And then we're gonna do a finishing press for, let me see, 2 to 4 seconds. Use the Teflon sheet again. So we're gonna put the Teflon sheet right there. And I think I did alright, because that pressure, that was pretty firm pressure. Alright, so we're just doing 2 to 4 seconds. Alright, that's 4 right there. Let's pull this out. Move this Teflon sheet from my vicinity. And that's pretty dope. Like, for real, that is dope right there. And I think I did pretty good. That was my first press ever, and that looked good. Yeah, that is on there. So I'm gonna try some more, and then I need to mark this, like, okay, this was the first one, what I did. I need to mark the settings. I'm gonna try to, like, maybe take a picture of the valve or the pressure gauge here, so I can measure that, like how many threads it was to press this particular super color on it. And it's a thin garment too. So, but at least I felt what that pressure was like, where I pressed it until I couldn't press anymore, and then I just slightly loosened it to where it was still firm pressure, it's still tacked on there. And yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good for sure. And that was also 12 seconds. I did the minimum. So I'll try the 15 seconds, just try the max and see how it goes. But yeah, that looks dope. That looks like it's on there. All right. So I hope you like this video. My battery's still low. It's blinking at me. I hope you like this video. I know it's just like super random, but I wanted to capture the moment and not just let the moment slip away, where I was just like listening to YouTube videos while I'm working on this, but actually documenting this process, because I think it's important. And for anybody trying to do it, I'm happy that I'm blessed with the opportunity to try it out, and I'm happy with the first press ever. So it is the second press. I just put it in a random spot because like first I wanted to complete this sample, but then I was like, well, I don't want to overpress the first one, so I'm just gonna put them in different spots and then just see like the different settings, what happened. Like I was able to so basically document the first press, which one it was, what temperature I had it at, because this time I changed the temperature a little bit. I raised it up just a bit to get the temperature higher in the corner, because the corner when I peeped it, it was like one of them I think was like 311. So this time I'm putting 305, and this is just to learn my press. So I'm not worried. I just learn how it works and then just go from there. So this is gonna be the second press I'm doing. Again, my camera is doing this flashing thing, but here we go. This time actually I'm gonna try 15 seconds, because we saw what 12 seconds it worked great, but let's try 15. Now it's just, that's the max. All right, here we go. All right, now I know how it feels when I'm watching these YouTubers, and when I see how they pressing on the machine, that motion, when you hear that vibration and how it clicks, that's like, now I know the feeling. So we pulling this up. That was a little more because we talking to you. We over there talking. Oh, this is hot peel. Boom. No hesitation. Peel confidently. Peel confidently. All right. So this time, boom. It's still looking good. Still looking very good. Yeah, very good. Now we just gonna do the last press. Let me check what the, oh, I put that on my phone. I'm just checking what's the maximum time for the finishing press. That was 305, 15 seconds, and then oh, okay, so I did the max. I did 4 seconds post press last time. So yeah, I did the max, but I kind of wanted to do the minimum. I could still do that, like test out the specific minimum. So 12 seconds and then a 2 second press. But right now I'm just doing the post press here. I'll just make this the max. So it's 15, and then I'll do a 4 second post press. So 2, 3, 4, and pull that up. Slide this out. Move the Teflon sheet. Right, looking professional. That's because I watch a lot of videos. I've been binge watching all these different channels, so now I feel like I've done it already. I'm just living it vicariously through them. But that is awesome. Now I'm getting the feel. This is number 2. Let's see. I got to think about how I want to do, like what I want to do for number 3. I said I was just going to do the minimum again. So like 12 and 2. But so far it's working out great. I think I got some good pressure because it's good. And then after this, I'll wear this shirt, whatever, play around in it, and then I'll get to wash it and just see how I did with each one, see what fails, what succeeds, and then learn from those settings that I'm documenting in my notes right here. So that's that. And I'm able to, so what I did was I took a picture of like which one it was, and with the notes of temperature and all that, and then the pressure. So I put like, all right, this one for the firm pressure, it was 1 thread showing. So when I looked up here, right here is basically 1 thread showing, so I could get a feel for that. All right. Well, I'm gonna get to this next little piece and just see what it do. All right. All right. So we just going until this battery dies, cause I know it'll take some time to charge it, and I'm already in this process. But this is my 3rd press. I didn't press it yet. I just cut up the degrees on the machine just to 310 now, because I noticed when I put it in this back right corner, I'm also kind of pressing in the corner. So now the back, like the last one I did the left, the first one I pretty much did the center. So now I'm doing the right, and it's 321. So now we boosted it up. So 310 looks like that might be a sweet spot in order to get us to 320, like at the minimum. So that, and then I put the design right there on the right side, that corner. So we're gonna do this one, slide this in. Camera batteries blinking, but this time we doing just the absolute minimum. So again, 12 seconds, and then 2 seconds for the super color on cotton. Ooh, yo. 12 seconds, boom. That's that. Pull it out. It's crazy. I know it's crazy, but it's hot peel, so it's no hesitation. Okay. This is where we at with that. So that was pretty good. That was a little slower because I didn't really have too much to grab onto, but I could feel that. And then we'll do 2 seconds. These are the sheets, by the way, too. Like, this is what the back ends up looking like. Pretty much cleared it. Yeah. Pretty much cleared it there. So now we're just doing 2 seconds. 2-second press as the post. So it'll be 1, 2, and that's that. That's our finishing press for number 3. That's number 3 right there. So we'll write down our settings and do the next one. Alright, so this is number 5. I did number 4. Basically did the same thing. Had the settings dialed in nicely. And I did the top right side. Now I'm doing the top left side. But this time I'm going to put 20 seconds. Even though it tells you to do 15 at the max, 12 to 15. I'm just trying out 20 because I want to see what happens. This is me testing out the Walla press from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just trying this out. All right, it's about to stop. All right. Ooh, that thing is hot. Okay, did it? I wonder if that was... because it looks like it's kind of less ink on the actual transfer paper. So sorry about that. Like, it's less ink on here. You can see it's a little bit, like that little black mark, it's a little bit. But on these ones, let me see. It's a little, like there's a little ink on those lines. Yeah, excuse me, I don't have one of those fancy Sony cameras and all that. But if you can see, you see that? It's a little bit, like it's a little bit of color on there, just a little bit. So this one, maybe it's a little better as far as transferring it all the way. And that was 20 seconds. So we're going to try that again. And then maybe even boost it up a little more just to continue to explore. See what looks better. And we have 3 more pieces of that one sample. So shout out to Big Brandoh for that tip, because that was helpful just to watch that video and get an idea of what to do with the sample pack if you're getting it. Instead of just putting one, you could cut it and then boom, test out all these different pieces. So shout out to that. Check him out if you haven't peeped that. And I'll be shouting out other people, because yeah, a lot of y'all channels have been helping me out just to get to this level. And this is my first time ever doing this, and it's fun. So I catch y'all. I'm gonna do this. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna do the post pressed on this 5th one, and then yeah, keep it rocking. All right. So this is the 6th press, and I boosted it up to 25 seconds. So we're gonna see what that looks like there, and we just doing it on the center. And just to show y'all real quick, yeah, because I'm trying to, so I did that. That's what paint. Yo, Rich Wright. So if you check in, quick branding real quick. richwrightsociety.com if you want to see some of my designs. But I do, a lot of it is hand drawn. So that one I was able to get an outline and then do paint. So 25 seconds. And we holding the camera with that. Let's see, what's a better angle? I know, yeah, I wasn't quite prepared for this, but I just went for it just to show up. Just show up. Just doing my best, doing the best right now. But here we go. Boom. And it's hot peel, no hesitation. Peel with confidence. Yeah, I'm wondering if that is cool. Like, it's not, it's like a minimal amount being left behind. So I think it's improving. I think that is improving. Because either way, all of them have been pressing nicely. Yeah, I don't have any complaints. Like, nothing's peeling up or anything, like any random catastrophes. It's all good. But I just noticed it's a little less on the film. So I think I'm progressing with the timing with this press, I think. So we just gonna do a finishing press there. Boom. Alright. So that's number 6. And it's on there. Yeah. It feels really good. Like, yeah, I could feel what people are talking about when they talking about super color. Like, it feels nice. It's definitely just a nice way to put something. Like, yeah. And this is cool too, because this, when you have paint and the fabric medium, you could heat set it. So it's another application. I know everybody's doing like more film and all that kind of stuff, but remember, you could paint. You could paint on your garment. You could paint, have fun. I'm an artist, so I look at stuff like that. This is like what I'm looking to do. So playing around. All right, so I'm gonna do 7 and 8, and we're gonna see what the limits are. I'm gonna go higher with the time and see like what's the downfall of that. All right, or downside rather. All right, so we on press number 7 right here, and yeah, my camera is. Like, I know I'm saying that each time, but I just say it because if it dies, then it dies. So I'm just trying to get through this experiment with you. Boom. So we just put it, I think we put it on 30 seconds. So let's try this out. Because I think the temperature's solid. And we just playing around. We putting it on different, just random spots on the t-shirt, trying to avoid the other ones so we can test out how much we pressed it on this particular place, and then when you wash it, see which spots failed or not. Alright, hot peel, no hesitation. Let's see. Alright, this looks like the cleanest. Yeah, this looks like the cleanest film. So that was about 30 seconds that I used. This was the cleanest. Like, no, where compared to the earlier ones, you can see there's some. And this is how it starts. So yeah, this is an earlier one, but then some of the later ones, what I just showed you. So I'm getting the timing. The timing seems like it's better. That was 30 seconds. So we're gonna try 35 for this last one. We adding it by 5. I know I could be more subtle, like 2-3 seconds, but I'm being a little extreme, just testing it out. All right, and let me do a finishing press on the 7th one as well. Yeah, my camera ended up dying finally, but this is what we ended up with. It's this t-shirt with different samples. Yeah, so we were testing the temperature settings. We were testing the pressure. We didn't really hop off of that pressure because it seemed like we dialed it in. So I wasn't trying to really, like, it could have been good to also unscrew it. And we could do that with another transfer. Unscrew it and just see what it looks like if you're not putting a lot of pressure or not putting enough pressure, because that'll be a good study. But yeah, I felt like I had it on. So I just kept it right there and just played with the more like the time that we let it sit. And that's how it came out. So we gonna, yeah, you like that? I kind of dig that, and that's, yeah, it's something I'm thinking about with different pieces. But anyway, this will be a nice shirt to just lounge in and then wash and see how these things hold up. See which ones are better than the others, or see if they all last. Just however, this will be a good test shirt. All right. Well, I'll see y'all. Peace.